All right, y'all, real quick, I'm gonna hit y'all with another quick little, what the fuck I want to call this shit? A car, I don't even know. I'm in the car. I'm not at the crib. I'm in the car. I escaped from work real quick. Don't mind the cold and none of that, but I don't know about where y'all at, but where I'm at, it's cold as shit. All right, few things, real quick. First, I want to apologize to y'all. I know some of y'all was asking me where my reaction was to the Eagles game that just happened. A lot's been going on, personally. All right, I've had a lot going on. I quite frankly, I feel like I let y'all down. I feel like I'm letting y'all down. I'm letting myself down. I'm letting too many things distract me from my personal goals and the grind that is YouTube, and I gotta work on that. I gotta find a way to make time. Nobody cares about the excuses. Nobody wants to hear the excuses. So I'm not gonna give them to y'all. Quite frankly, I've been busy and I haven't made time for it. That's neither here nor there. I might bring y'all the reaction tonight. I might not. It might be a little late. Whatever. That's number one. Number two, the trade deadline just passed. And a lot of bullshit went down on this trade deadline. And that's what this video is going to be about while I got time. It's going to be a quick video, but we're going to get into that right fucking now. Now, this traces back to the Eagles game, funnily enough. I want to congratulate Eagles fans. Y'all busted our ass. Y'all dodged the bullet. Whatever. Fuck y'all. All right? Fuck y'all. Fuck your team. Fuck Jalen. Fuck AJ. Fuck Nick. Fuck everybody. All right? But I do want to thank y'all in the same breath, because y'all are solely responsible for kickstarting the rebuild. Y'all are solely responsible for kickstarting the purge of the bullshit that's been going on in my building for too damn long since Ron Rivera got here. So I want to thank you. If I could shake your hand right now, Eagles fans, I would. I want to thank you, and I'm being so sincere and I'm being so real about that right now. Now, enough of the positive shit, all right? We traded Montez for a second-round pick from the Chicago Bears. I applaud that. I like that move. That's essentially a late first-round pick. You knew you weren't gonna be able to pay him. At least this was the thinking when the news first came, right? You can't pay both of your defensive ends. You pay both of your D tackles already. You gotta pay your safety. You gotta pay your cornerback. You gotta go spend some money on the O-line this offseason. So you let Montez Sweat go, right? Shrewd move. Excellent move. 100% approve the move. Not too long later, some news hit my phone and the phone of thousands of others who have Bleacher Report, ESPN, NFL app downloaded to their phone, Twitter, X, whatever the fuck, that the 49ers, aka the Commanders' fathers, traded a compensatory third-round pick that's probably going to end up being a late third, more like an early fourth-round pick for Chase Young. Now, remember when I called myself a clown for being a fan of this organization? I don't think I fit that description anymore. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a fucking clown. I'm still a clown. I will never not be a clown, because I gave 22 long, hard years of my life to this organization. So I'm still a fucking clown. I will never not be that. I will always be that. No, the part of the sentence that I said that doesn't apply to me anymore is that I follow this team. I don't fucking follow this team no more. I'm not a fan of this team no more, because this team can't do shit right. No, I'm just joking. I'm still a fan. But the main takeaway here is you traded Chase Young. Okay, there's reports coming out about how he was an undisciplined player. He wasn't coachable. You didn't like him in the building. Whatever. Reports that shouldn't be coming out, mind you. Like, we're only making ourselves look dumb. We always gotta kick dirt on people's names when we kick him out the building. Let that man be, because now he's gonna tear your ass up second to last game of the season, and you won't look stupid for letting him go and become a Hall of Famer next to his other Hall of Fame Ohio State brother, Nick Bosa. You traded him for a third-round pick that you could have gotten for him leaving in free agency anyway. That's number one. Number two, you didn't pick up his 5th-year option, which now we all knew at the time was not a good idea. But now it looks dumber than ever because you could have gotten another year out of this man for nothing and then did what you wanted to do with him. But I guess they said ownership, a.k.a. Josh Harris, knew he wasn't going to pay him at market value. He knew he didn't want to tag him for $22 million a year or that year. So whatever. You got a 2nd-round pick out of Montez Sweat, who is 3 years older, less productive this year, all right? And it's essentially in the same boat. You have to pay him. The only thing you could have gotten for Chase Young was a 3rd-round pick. And I'm hearing that if somebody offered lower and San Fran didn't come through with that deal, we would have taken it anyway because we didn't want him in the building. Are you fucking nuts, Ron Rivera? I can't wait for your bitch ass to get out my building. You ain't Jack. You ain't Jack. Jack sucks. Bro, you can't convince me that we couldn't have gotten more out of this man. 24-year-old pass rusher. 24-year-old pass rusher. Hitting his stride. I get it. The production is not there for a former 2nd overall pick in the draft who was labeled generational. I get it. He freelances on the D-line, whatever. He's not generational. He's not a superstar, whatever. He's a 24-year-old pass rusher who was still productive coming off of knee surgery, major knee surgery, for 2 injuries in the same knee. And you get a 3rd-round pick. Okay. All right. So, this is what the plan needs to be. This is what the plan better be from here on. This offseason, preferably today, now, before I upload this video today, Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rios get the fuck on. You do whatever you need to do with Eric Bieniemy. You promote him or you don't. I don't care, quite frankly. You stick with Sam Howell as quarterback because he's shown enough to warrant another season with an improved offensive line. And speaking of offensive line, this offseason, you need to go spend all that $90 million on offensive line. You need to replace those DNs that you just lost. So Casey Toohill and James Smith-Williams are not your starters to just stop the run and get 0 pass rush. That's number 2. You need to go find you a good linebacker, okay? You need to pay Cam Curl. You need to keep Kendall Fuller around because your 1st-round pick that you selected over Christian Gonzalez, yeah, he sucks. And he looks nothing close to being an NFL starter, so you can't bank on him getting better in the offseason. So you don't need to leave him out there as a starter in a division with A.J. Brown, his father, Devontae Smith, his uncle, okay? You don't need to do that. That don't need to be the plan, all right? So you need to go pay some DNs, some linebackers, a corner, some O-linemen. All right. And in the draft, you need a new forward-thinking, open-minded GM in the front office. You need a young offensive mind at head coach, not this defensive bullshit, because you can't play defense in the NFL anymore. The offense is too good. You need a young offensive minded head coach, okay, in charge of the draft, who's going to select offensive linemen with your premium picks that you just got from trading your 24-year-old pass rusher and your 27-year-old pass rusher. Okay, I need at least 2 O-linemen in the top 90 of the draft, all right? Because we don't need to keep going defense first in the draft. You just did that, and look where it got you. 2 of them ain't here no more. That felt good. Did that feel good for y'all? Because it felt great for me. The storm's almost over, Commanders fans. It's almost over. The storm is almost over. Unfortunately, this is another year, a lost cause, where it's just you're essentially hoping to lose out because there's no point in winning this year because you're just going to get bounced in the 1st round if you make it there, which we won't. I'm not saying we will, so don't be on my dick about that. Okay, there's no point in winning, getting your draft pick closer to 20 than it is to 10. You need to get as close to the top 10 as possible, so hopefully one of these premium O-linemen will fall to you. You won't get Olu Fashanu out of Penn State. He's probably a top 5 pick. But we need somebody who makes a difference. I can't do this too much longer. My patience is worn thin. And the only reason I'm still here is because I can see light at the end of the tunnel. A.K.A. Ron retiring from football, which is what he needs to do. Jack Del Rio retiring from football, which is what he needs to do. Eric Bieniemy hopefully sticking around in some capacity so we don't keep giving Sam Howell different coaches every motherfucking year, killing his development. And Josh Harris establishing that The status quo will not be accepted. The status quo being mediocrity. Okay? Unacceptable. Magic Johnson being a minority owner, expecting excellence, demanding excellence, and working towards achieving excellence. I can appreciate that. It hurts to see some of these guys go, but the fact of the matter is, the past 3-4 years that we've been sorry, and I don't even want to hear about the division that we won in 2020 when the whole division went 6-10. I don't want to hear about that. We were sorry still, and that was evidenced by the first time we played a good quarterback in the playoffs. We lost. We were the beneficiaries of bad quarterback play and poor offensive lines that season. That's how we got the number 2 ranked defense in the year that year. Bluffing. Straight bluffing. If you disagree, you need to wipe the shit out your eyes and go rewatch. Because we were bluffing. All right? We will be better. I do believe that. But I'm tired of having to say that. At what point is it we're already good? At what point is it not did we win or are we going to win? It's going to be how much will we win by? I'm ready for that. And I think Commanders fans deserve that because we are the most loyal fan base in the league because we deal with the most bullshit in the league. And yes, I'm biased in saying that. But if we ain't the most loyal, we damn sure ain't far off. And that is indisputable, if you ask me. I might react to the game. I might not because it's Wednesday already. And we've kind of sewed and healed the wounds already. We've recovered. We've washed our hands of it. And the aftermath of it has already came to pass, which was us trading away Montez and Chase. So it might be too irrelevant to react to now. But since I've been asked about it, I might bring it anyway. Just to give my thoughts and analysis on it now that I'm less emotional about it. But yeah, I thought it would just be nice for y'all to see my face and hear my voice. And hopefully it won't be too long until y'all hear it and see it again. Be easy.